Good morning. In this presentation, we are going to see how we can trade in MCX crude oil today. Before looking into that, let us see what happened yesterday and what we expected yesterday. Yesterday, crude market opened around 4,665. So this is this black box. You can see that this indicates the price opening. So after the price opening, you can see that the market spiked up. So this is what happened yesterday. So what probably we would have this trading zone, we would have seen only this trading zone, because since it is a spiked up opening. So when we consider the yesterday's opening, it is just above the previous day's closing, and also on the previous day we saw a drastic pullback in crude market. But what we expected yesterday was that we expected the market will continue to stay in downtrend even after a great pullback, and even after a huge recovery also. What we strongly believe is that a single day recovery cannot put the market and change its trend. So that is what our expectation was. So let us see what happened after that. So after the spiked up opening, so the trading zone was around 4,715, and we have marked 4,720 as a resistance, and we expected the market to find some strong resistance around 4,760, 4,800 to 4,820. And what we expected is that till 4,820 the market will find a selling. So till this zone we can expect the market to show some selling and to expect the market to stay in downtrend. So let us see what happened after that. So after the price opening, you can notice that this 4,720 is providing some resistance for crude market. The market is trying to stay just above that, but it is providing some resistance, and it was quite successful in providing a good resistance around 4,720. So you may notice that how many times the market tried to hit this 4,720. So initially the market tried to stay above that, and then it fell down, and once again it tried to hit it, and it fell down, and again it tried, and since that was a failure, so that is the reason why we have marked this 4,720 as a strong resistance. Well, there is few questions how we have marked this 4,720 as a resistance line. It is based upon the previous history. So we have seen when the price has moved above 5,000, this 4,720 played a quite important role in changing the trend. So based upon the histories we have, and we have marked this 4,720 as a resistance. And so since the market was quite successful in finding a resistance around 4,720, and a failure to break this resistance is pushing the market down. Let us see how far the market, crude market, was successful in maintaining its trend as we expected. So it is quite successful. The market then after reaching this 4,960, it was trying to consolidate around this zone for a while. You can see it is a very long consolidation, and after that the price dropped and tested the support zone of 4,660, and you can notice that we have marked this 4,760. So because yesterday you can see the price action, what happened yesterday market provided some resistance around 4,660, just because we have marked on the previous day also, and also on Friday you can notice that the market found some resistance around 4,660. So we have marked that zone also. So that provided some support for crude market. You may notice that provided some support for crude market. And what happened, whether the market broke this thing, let us see that. So after finding some support around 4,660, the market tried to bounce back, and again you can see the market tried and tested this 4,720, but there was a failure again, and pushed the market down. What we can confirm that is that this 4,720 provided a strong resistance yesterday, and there was a huge consolidation happened after the price close of testing of resistance, and the price closed around 4,690. So this is the zone where the market closed yesterday. So on considering the entire price action, we can say the yesterday's market was dominated by the sellers, but the major thing is that there was not a very big price movement like the previous week and previous days. The market consolidated here. That is what we can say yesterday, consolidated with the downtrend. So that is the reason why we always request all the clients and viewers to, whenever you are averaging in a downtrend after a very huge drop, like $20 and more than $20, $28, Why we always request and repeatedly say is that try to book profit at regular time intervals is that this is a reason. So these type of strategies will help us to make some profit in the meantime, and also to protect our profit which we have earned on the previous week also. So normally if you see a pattern formations in any commodity, it is not in crude or copper or gold, if you see the pattern formations after a huge drop, there will be a bounce back. So the market cannot drop continuously $30 every week. The last week within a few weeks it crossed $30, and we cannot expect the market to drop if things are happening like this. Only two things, within a month we will have $50 up and down. That is not the way the commodities market will behave. After a huge drop, there is going to be a pullback, but our rules and regulations and our method of trading clearly suggest we are not going to buy on dips on a downtrend market. So that is the reason we always say wait for an opportunity, wait for a perfect resistance zone and hit it and book it and then leave it. Book whatever profit you are getting, book that. Don't try to float your positions till the target zone after a huge drop. That is the important thing what you are trying to say. After a very huge drop like what happened on crude last week, what we need to do is that we need to try to hit the resistance, and if the price is dropping down, book it. So this is how the market pattern formation will look like. And when we consider the yesterday's price closing and open analysis, if we see the price closed around 4,690, and it is just above the previous day's yesterday's opening. We can say even it is a spiked up opening, we can say it is just above that, and it was above the previous day's higher trading zone. But only thing is that yesterday's market was in downtrend, but you can notice that the market was continuously staying above 4,660. So today also we are expecting crude to open around 4,710 to 4,720. This is the zone where we are expecting crude to open around this zone. So again we are saying that this is not this is just an indication, but it is not a confirmation that the price can move higher. What we are trying to say is that in a downtrend market, after a huge downtrend, the market will pull back. We need to wait for the market to reach a resistance and take an entry on the resistance and book the profit and leave it until we get a very clear confirmation that the price in crude can move higher. And another major important thing is that today we have crude oil inventory report around 8 o'clock in the evening. So that can also provide some price volatility in this type of situations. So even though today the price, we expect the price to move around open around 1,700 to 1,720, and we know that this is a major resistance zone. If the price is going to break this resistance, it is going to reach the next level. What we strongly advise, because it is up to the trader's decision, what we feel is that we expect the price to reach all these resistance zone, and again it will show the same pattern like what happened yesterday. After reaching a resistance zone, and there will be selling pressure and the market will drop down, and again it depends upon how the price is going to behave after that. Just because after a huge drop in an IMEX market, this is quite normal, that will happen, and this is the method which we are following. That was quite successful for years, so that is what we are also trying to teach you. So today even if the price is going to break this resistance of 4,720, we advise all the followers and clients to hit on the resistance and book profit whatever you are getting at regular time intervals. And let us wait and watch how the price, when the price is going to break this 4,800 and 4,820. So after this breakout, then we will decide how to go with the buying. Till then, wait for the resistance zone and then go for resistance and sell on resistance and book profit. When if you are getting 40-50 points like what happened yesterday, try to book profit and just exit your position. So we will get an opportunity for a buying unless until we get a clear confirmation. We will not go for a buying again. And also another major thing is that we have oil report today, crude oil inventory report today. That will also provide some price volatility. So please be careful while trading in crude, and follow the support and resistance very carefully, and try to follow the just basic principles. And also if you are always maintain a stop loss. Let us see what's going to happen during our trading session, and thanks a lot for watching our video and all your support. Take care, happy trading, bye.